Over this course, we've learned how humans have impacted species globally and how our presence has drastically changed the Earth. Humans have destroyed habitats, diminished and wiped out entire species, and have been altering the climate. Human consumption of natural resources has only increased since the Industrial Revolution. Our consumption of natural resources leads to massive destruction to habitats, especially from oil spills. Oil spills have killed thousands of species and have long-lasting effects to the species and ecosystems there. These occur on both land and water, each creating inhabitable regions for many species to live. Human activity has been estimated to cause the extinction of over 1 million species and will continue to increase if we do not change our ways. As a global population grows, we destroy more natural habitat for ourselves, pushing wildlife closer together. Suitable habitats are lost, and along with it, the native species. Further destruction of ecosystems is seen by invasive species. Invasive species can dominate an entire ecosystem when they have no natural predators and can completely destroy native populations. This can be seen in New Zealand, where humans have brought mammalian predators to the island and completely decimated some of the native species there. Sanctuaries are a step in the right direction for protecting species. Sanctuaries allow for nature to come back to life. Species are able to replenish and survive in these areas. New Zealand has created multiple sanctuaries throughout the island. Zealandia was created to protect the tuatara and the native bird species of New Zealand from invasive mammalian predators. New Zealand has also created marine sanctuaries where fish and aquatic species are able to thrive. Fishing is prohibited in these areas, which allows for species to spawn and not be overfished, allowing for the populations to replenish. These sanctuaries protect the species within from humans and invasive species. It is important that we maintain and protect these sanctuaries so that natural species and other wildlife may thrive. These areas show that with little to no human invasion, nature is able to flourish. For centuries, humans have destroyed ecosystems, pushing species from their habitats, creating less and less space for them to live. Creating these sanctuaries allows for these species to not only survive but flourish. Our impact on the planet will not only affect us, but all species on it, and it is our responsibility to protect it. Humans have directly impacted the climate since our existence. In less than 2 decades, there has been 10 years recorded as the warmest in recorded history. Since the Industrial Revolution, we've increased our consumption of natural resources greatly, increasing the emissions of greenhouse gases at an extremely high rate, causing climate change to occur. Yet, many people still do not believe climate change is occurring and that we aren't destroying our only planet. Raising global temperatures, polar ice caps melting, sea level rising, loss of habitat, increase in natural disasters are all consequences of climate change. All of these can be expected in the upcoming decades if we don't act now. A major consequence of global warming is the melting of polar ice. The albedo effect from glaciers to reflect sunlight aids in maintaining the Earth's temperatures. As the climate continues to change and rise, glacial ice continues to melt, resulting in less sunlight being reflected, leading to larger increases in temperature and thus more ice melting. This creates a positive feedback loop. This will cause drastic changes to our climate. The melting of the glacial ice leads to ocean levels rising. This causes flooding to the coastal regions, destroying habitat for many coastal species. Largely populated coastal regions will be flooded, pushing people inland, crowding the land that's left. The ocean currents will slowly weaken as global temperatures continue to increase. These currents circulate waters, helping maintain a consistent, suitable environment. Without them, drastic changes to our climate are to be expected. In order to save our planet, we must fight big oil and push for renewable energy. A Harvard University study estimates the public health effects of coal to be $74.6 billion every year. These public health effects are due to the air and water pollution. Transitioning to renewable energy is an essential step to saving our planet. By completely switching to renewable energy, we could cut our carbon emissions significantly and begin reducing the CO2 levels. Renewable energy sources leave a small carbon footprint from their creation to their use in the field. This would allow for the global climate to begin stabilizing again.